Hello, hello. Um, Welcome back to Slow Sewing Sundays. Hope you can hear me okay. Um, if you've been following along at all, like literally within the the last 4 months, I've been working on literally the same project forever. So this is the Roscoe dress. It's also a blouse version, but this is the dress out of a rayon. Finally finished it earlier today, but a little bit of ruffle action at the bottom. Um, but it's basically like it could be a tunic, or I think I did the longer dress, but maybe it's a longer version than this. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And then it also gathers at the sleeves, and the sleeves are like 3/4 inches. And it kind of gathers nicely. Well, that was because of me. No, I'm kidding. Kind of. Yeah, and it also gathers also at the neckline. So, I was like this close to giving up on projects with gathers because what was the dress that I did? It was a Friday Pattern Company. I was just not a fan of how it looked on me. But yeah, so anyway, finally finished it. So honestly, between this setup here with it being vertical, which is not usually my jam. Usually I also have a mic set up, so hopefully I'm loud enough. Um, yeah, just finishing up a project, so I'm just kind of like, what next? What am I gonna do next? So originally I had something else lined up that was kind of more in the fall, cooler months, but I'm not thinking about that right now. I do have some swimsuit material from last year that I'm actually thinking about using for this year. I could definitely do something like that. Um, there's another True Bias pattern. I'm kind of obsessed with her patterns. They're just really good. They're usually the one of the pattern companies that I can kind of get away with not making like a toile or anything first. Usually when I pick a pattern size and I sew it, usually it's good to go like the first time around. So this is the first time I ever made this. I didn't try, you know, I didn't make another version first. And I think it turned out great. So usually her patterns really work really well for me. So I'm thinking about there's a shorts pattern that she has that would actually be really nice for springtime. Thinking about possibly doing rayon again, which I have a love-hate relationship with this fabric. I love it because it's so light. It's so, like when it's like a little windy or, I mean, if I'm outside and I have this on, like it's gonna be breezy. I'm probably gonna be doing a couple Marilyn Monroe things unless I'm wearing like, some shorts underneath, and it's just super easy to wear. But also rayon could be a little finicky. Also, I have a tendency of not really caring too much of how I know you should like look at your care instructions, and being a bad sewist if I just throw things into the wash, but I'm lazy. So rayon to me, like a couple times, like when I've thrown it into the wash, just like I don't care, just whatever. Um, it can be a little hard on I feel like some of the seams and wants to kind of unravel a little bit. It's just a really kind of fragile fabric, but it takes colors so well. It comes in like so many different cool patterns. So I really end up liking rayon a lot, but I don't necessarily like sewing with it so much. Just because you know how cotton is just very stable, very easy to sew with. This is just it's a little creepy crawly. I don't like it sometimes. Yeah. So, but I'm saying all that to say, I do have like a couple of rayons that I need to use, and having like a light, easy shorts pattern would be probably really, really cute. I'm looking at I'm looking at my fabric as I'm like talking to you guys. So I will actually be right back with some rayons that could be considered ugly, but I think they're cute. One in particular, I'll show you that it's, I don't know. Also, some of them are in one yard, so I think I would have to kind of Frankenstein and put some of them together to, whatever. Anyway, let me, let me just show you. I'll be right back. So these are the first three that we're just kind of looking at. This one actually I think is a really cool pattern. I love this green. I think it'll look amazing on my skin tone. Oh, this is 1.3 meters, so this must have been like the end of the bolt, and they just gave me like the little bit that was left, which is, thankful. I don't know why I sometimes do this. I will just get like, oh yeah, I'll just take 1 yard of that. Girl, what are you making with 1 yard? um, Now I have made the True Bias Ogden tank. I think that's what it's called. Usually, well, at one time I could make something out of 1 yard with that, but I'm a little larger than I was at the time, so I may need more yardage. But either way, between like, this one, this is actually a really pretty one as well. I think this is also 1 yard. These are both from Blackbird Fabrics, which is out of Canada. If you know, you know. Yeah. And then this is the one that I was talking about that, is a little it's a little ugly, but it's cute. I think as like just a, whatever shorts pattern, I think it'll turn out really nice. Just something to run around in, what does it matter? It's gonna be hot outside. But yeah, so I have rayons aplenty because I love it, but working with rayon is just like a whole nother beast. So there's that. What else? I did also mention that I have ideas for swimwear. I didn't realize this was gonna be like a show and tell where I was gonna like grab a bunch of stuff, but okay, I'll be right back with that. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. So this is actually another rayon that I love this one. I got plenty of this one. This is really beautiful. I don't know. This may also be Blackbird as well. Usually if I keep the tag on, I know I haven't washed it yet, but I'm pretty sure I've pre-washed this one. So this is ready to go whenever I'm ready to make something. I think this is probably at least 2.5 yards. So at least I can do something with this, but I just set myself up for failure, only getting like a yard of the other ones. As far as swimwear, this right here, this is, man, actually a lot of these are Blackbird fabrics. Yeah, but this is really cute. This is like ribbed jersey spandex, but this is like I don't know how much you can tell. It's like a red orange color, really beautiful. I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing I think I could do a one piece, but I think a two piece would probably be most ideal. Maybe, I don't know. And then this is the other Blackbird fabrics swimwear, and this could go either way. Now I did get 1 yard or 1 meter of this, but when you're talking about swimwear, it's just not. It doesn't really require like all that much. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm still debating whether I would go up and down or horizontal, whatever. I will decide when the time is right. Let's see, what else did I grab? I grabbed this on accident, but this is linen. Linen, I always gravitate to linen, but it's so wonderful to wear, of course, like during the summertime, so your skin can breathe. It does kind of bag out like in the knees and like, in the seat area with a lot of wear. But you know what? You're just supposed to wear it, whatever. I don't, it doesn't bother me. And this is actually, I don't know what this is. This is kind of a mystery fabric to me. It feels kind of like it's kind of see-through. not sure really what to do with this. This material to me is kind of like a beach cover up, but I got this free in like a swag bag type of situation. But it's really beautiful. So I could actually see making some sort of, I don't know, like tunic, or like I said, like a long beach cover dress cover up or something like really easy. Yeah, I don't know, but whatever. So yeah, I've just got some decisions to make as far as like what to make next. Now that I have this one out of the way, but it was a little cold today. But I feel like something like this, I can get like a lot of easy wear out of this spring and summer. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, this one's a short one just because like, oh, here's my sewing machine that I've been using. Um, Again, I have another machine, but this one I've just been adoring her a lot. Yeah. So this is like I said before in another video. This is the machine this is a Janome new home machine. This is a machine that I bought literally to teach other people to sew. But it's a great introductory machine, but it's just a great overall machine. And it really pretty quiet. All metal on the inside, plastic outer, but that doesn't matter. Yeah. So anywho, that's gonna be pretty much it for me. This is a really short video. Usually if you know, my videos usually last about an hour, usually just because like, I'm sewing, maybe you're sewing, you know what I mean? We're sewing together so you don't feel like you're sewing alone. So yeah. Uh, I'm on my phone though because my computer's been a little sick lately, so hopefully I can get her back up and running and we can start sewing together. And yeah, so next week I should know what I'm going to be making next. But if you have any input, would you like to see me, maybe my next project, start doing like swimwear? Um, if I'm gonna do swimwear, I'm definitely, these two fabrics are just like too nice to like mess up. I don't want to mess these up. So as much as I don't like doing a practice one first, I would definitely do that. And I have like other spandexy. Ooh, okay. Um, I'll show you some spandex that I'm really. What is this? You don't call it spandex. Anyway, it's the, yeah, spandex. Anyway, tricot. Just swimwear, whatever. But I have like a really hot pink one, and also like a hot lavender one, if that makes any sense. Anywho, I'm a Gemini and keep going, but I won't. So to spare you, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all on the next one, but in the meantime, happy sewing. Take care, y'all. Bye. How do I stop this thing on my phone?